This man killed his whole family. The 5 children, the wife, the mother-in-law, and then killed himself. Mental health versus demonic. Stay tuned for the rest of this video to see which one it was. Angel the Psych MP, and welcome back to my channel. This is mental health versus demonic series that I do, and it's because I do not believe that everything that's happening in this world is mental health. I believe a lot of it is rooted in demonic stuff. So I wanted to do a little series on it because y'all need to know too. So y'all can stop being under all the comments talking about, oh, people need help, people need therapy, blah, 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 blah. All of it ain't mental health. People need Jesus. That's what people need. So today, case is a Mormon man who killed his whole family, annihilated them. Familicide, I don't even know if that's a real word, but it's been happening so much where men or women are, been taking a whole family out. Is it called familicide now? I saw that somewhere online. I don't know if it's a real word or not, but I like it, familicide. I don't like, what it represents, but it makes sense. His 40-year-old wife, his mother-in-law, their 3 daughters, ages 17, 12, 7, their two sons, 7 and 4, and then himself, seemingly in a premeditated murder suicide plot act. It was reports that the wife, Tasha, filed for divorce on December 21st, 2022, and 2 weeks later, the whole family will be annihilated. At first, the community was completely shocked and couldn't understand what was happening. They appeared to be like a picture-perfect family. There were tons of posts on Facebook about them, like a loving family. The Enoch community where this all happened at is a very close community, about 7,500 people, and about 70% of them are like Mormons, the Church of Jesus Latter-day Saints. It has now come out that there was some calls to the home made as early back as 2017 from the oldest daughter, Macy, that her dad was physically and emotionally abusive to her and her mom. She had been choked by him. He would shake her. It is believed that he was challenged a lot by Macy for being emotionally and verbally abusive to her and her mom, and physically abusive to her as well. When police came, he denied the charges or doing these things, and the police basically it was supposed to be an investigation. He said that he didn't do verbal abuse or any of those things to either one of them. The wife also called the cops on him one time before for being abusive to her, but then she didn't want to press charges when he got there. She said maybe he would change now that he knows he's under investigation. One of Tasha's friends said that he removed all the guns from the house before he did this because they were trained in, shooting guns. Now let's talk about anger. What is anger? Anger is defined as an emotion characterized by antagonism towards someone or something you feel has deliberately wronged you, but not all the time. And abuse comes in many forms: sexual, mental, spiritual, emotional, financial. And it appears they were going through physical, emotional, and mental abuse from him. So there has been no reports of any mental health issues from the dad, only report of him being angry and having control issues. Now, anger is a spirit left unchecked. It's an opportunity for the devil to peek his little red head in and see how far he could get you to go, how much anger he could get you to build up, and start putting thoughts in your head to make you feel like you need to get some revenge, like you need to do something about all this anger. And it appears this will happen to this guy. If anger sits in any of us for a very long period of time, it's going to manifest into something else. Think about a situation when you just was so mad, it was eating you up inside. I'm sure all of us have a story that we could relate to. Now, did it make you feel so angry that you want to kill somebody? No. But I'm here to tell you that those thoughts or living in those spaces is just an opportunity for the devil to get in and for evil things to all come across your head, especially for a controlling person. You start to feel like you're like losing control and you're out of control. And that ain't good for somebody who's angry and controlling. So this guy clearly had some anger issues, some abuse issues, some control issues, and all three of them clearly turned out to be a deadly combination. Now, here is what threw me off. The family of the husband put up a picture when they created an obituary and painted him as a saint. So much so that they replaced his picture with Jesus. Now, what? Like, I'm confused. Your family member just killed 7 people, his children, including himself, and you put Jesus to cover his face. Like, what are we insinuating here? Now, they got so much backlash that it was taken down very quickly. But clearly, they got some issues too. Because Jesus, he killed 7 people, including himself. Now, this is my mental health or demonic. What I would say about this case is being controlling, being abusive, person unchecked is a problem. I'm sure we will be able to find some problems in his childhood that he may needed some therapy to deal with that. And mental health does not always mean hearing voices or seeing things, having anxiety, etc. It's getting help with emotions in general. So yes, he needed therapy because him not having it left those emotions unchecked, and the spirit of anger led him to familiarize just an evil act. Here are some Bible verses that speak on anger. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Ephesians 4, verse 31. Another one. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret, it leads to only evil. Psalms 37 and 8. Clearly, the Bible knows what anger can lead to. That's the reason why it's mentioned so much in the Bible. Evil, evil, evil. He was evil. So that's this week's mental health, demonic, and now evil. Because this guy was playing no evil, and we know where evil starts at. Evil is Satan, because God's people are not evil. So this guy was evil to kill 5 of his children. 5 of his children, and then his wife, and then himself, premeditated, because he removed the guns out the house first, because apparently they big on guns, and kill them all, shoot them all to death. And then your family put a picture of Jesus. What I'm trying to figure out what they was trying to insinuate with that. I've been searching the internet to see had they said something, like where, like who idea was that? They got to answer for that one. They got to answer for that one. If not to us, if not to the family, to Jesus. They got to answer to that, because I don't know what they was trying to say by that. So yeah. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. It's Angel the Psych MP. Ciao.